Guy's shooting. It's damn late too.
Dying fast.
Yeah, they
I
do.
got them last night and they're already dying.
Yeah. I was noticing that there this morning. You could tell they were real.
He's out here when there's no boat traffic. There's nobody out here.
Different pattern.
So he can go on these ledges, and these big bass are laying up on these ledges, and you can catch them fish.
Yep.
As soon as the boat traffic starts running over them fish, that pattern's gone.
Yep.
You know, he can come out here and throw his crankbaits and catch them, you know, but come tournament day, when you got 75 boats running around, that pattern don't work no more. And he was fighting with me there. When I said, where are you going to start? I'm going to start the head of Hog Hollow. And I went, no, we ain't starting in there. I said, we need to start above Hog Hollow in the low water. I said, no one fishes that, and that's where the...
You know, you just try to coax them in using feed calls and more guttural stuff.
Okay.
You may want to start off with some basic honks, you know, to get their attention. Then you go into a greeting call. It's just a faster series of honks. And then if the birds leave, there's a call that they call a comeback call. It's kind of the pleading call. Then you get them back and you go back to your guttural. One of the things that guys do wrong is they become repetitious. They do the same thing over and over and over again. You need to kind of break up your calling, use your hands to distort the sound higher and lower. It's pretty basic stuff. I mean, it's just, you got to kind of read the geese too to see what they're responding to. If they're responding to one thing, obviously you continue to do that. If they're not responding, you try something else. And it's pretty basic.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I mean, this is basically for my own notes and everything, but is there any rhythm or to your decoys out here? Is there any...
Yeah, basically what I try to set up here, it's basically a J hook. I try to leave an open area for the geese to light. If I would have more decoys, I would probably load up the end of the flock upwind. You want the birds to come, they always will come into the wind. So you want the majority of your birds upwind so that the birds will come magnet to the bigger flock of geese. And usually in this situation, they would probably pitch right to this open water. At least that's what you try to do. And I basically do the same thing with my duck decoys. I use a lot of J-hook, what I call a J-hook pattern. And I use the same pattern in the field very successfully when I'm field hunting. It's pretty much a standard J-hook pattern or a hook pattern of some sort. And when I have more decoys, I'll actually run them clean out to maybe that grass bed out there. I mean, a good piece. And I'll just bring them all, just single foul in, and then have a bunch of birds right here. And then when ducks are in, I'll trickle ducks inside here, pairs and threes and fours, and then put a big flock of ducks up above, upwind. And again, you want the birds to come across your spread, and they will always come into the wind.
How long have you been hunting here again?
I've been hunting on this island since 1960. I've put a lot of time on the river. Both good and bad. I mean, like I told you before, I mean, I remember the days when we were only shooting one duck a day, and we now have more liberal bag limits. We're now shooting 6 ducks a day, and now in this nuisance goose season, we're shooting 8 birds a day, which that's a lot of geese. But that's what the Game Commission wants. They want to eliminate these local geese. It's a a shame because it's not necessary, but that's what they're doing.
Okay. Well, that's good. Thanks.
Yep.